Hi everybody. In our last video together we talked about how to create typographical scale, so I thought I would just start with this same code and go on to show you what happens when we start playing around with it. If you remember, inside of the paragraph tag there's a span that I've set up. Okay, so let's apply a span to some styles to that span so we can see what's going on in the rendered file. So I'm going to call out my span here with opening and closing curlies, and let's give this a color of blue. All right. And we see our blue come up on screen over here, right down there. Okay, now say you've got a really large site and you're putting in lots of CSS here, lots of CSS there, and you say, okay, I'm going to make sure that my spans are consistent across the board, and I'm going to set my font size for that to be 0.8 em. Watch what happens. It's smaller. That's a problem, because I didn't intend it to be smaller. I wanted it to be the same as the paragraph tag. And this is where young designers and developers get tripped up with using ems versus rems. So what is happening here, I'm going to go up here and change this. Ems are based off the parent element. Ems are based off of the parent element. So that means if you set 0.8 on your span, it will look at this and figure out what is 0.8 of 0.8. So it's going to be smaller. Okay, it's going to be smaller. Whoo! Now, in practice, what happens with rems? Rems are different because rems are based off the HTML element rather than the parent element. Okay, so it's not going to look at what it's nested in to do the calculations. So let's change that here. I'm going to change that to rems. Let's go over here, and you can see that my span tag has come back. This is why I recommend using rems rather than ems, because it helps you stay more consistent throughout your designs and your coding. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing that. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.